What is good, Jack Gang? Y'all saw the title of the video. Yes, we have another major tech alert on our hands. Little backstory here. Fellow Jack enthusiast, Bull Rage on Twitter, sent me a clip about some tech roll catch that he found. He does the crouch grab that floor breaks at this really weird back-turned angle. And as he ends the combo, he does a heat burst into an empty jump, followed by a full crouch down forward 2-string. And as you can see, when the opponent tech rolls, they end up back turned. I saw this, I knew immediately something big was going on, so I hopped in the lab to see what I could find with it. So as you can see here, I have the opponent set to tech roll right here and to standing block after they get hit. And if I do Bull Rage's combo here, into the empty jump, and I do a wall standing one, you can see, yes, they do in fact end up back turned, and it doesn't matter which side they tech roll on. Yeah, both ways they end up getting launched. And interestingly enough, even if I choose the quick backslide option, which is if you just hold back, normally, even on back turn, you're supposed to be able to just stand up normally, but for whatever reason, quick backslide forces you to tech roll, I think always tech roll left, and you still get back turn launched for holding back here. So pretty strong setup, albeit niche, because you need this specific crouch grab, floor break, to even get this, but you don't have to worry about that because I found plenty of other setups. The most notable one is doing the Volcano Buster throw out in the open. You see I get a sidewalk at the beginning, another sidewalk or side step here, and it is the same situation where they cannot block. It doesn't matter which wake up option they choose, as long as they choose any of the ground techniques, even if they choose the quick recovery option, which is I believe holding forward. They do get the normal wake up animation, but they still cannot block in time. So yeah, very strong tech. What I believe is happening here, as you are doing this jump right as they're doing the tech roll input, I guess for a split second, the game believes that Jack is in front of the opponent rather than behind. Causing them to do the tech roll forward animation. Because normally, if I don't jump at all, they will just tech roll facing me. But yeah, after the heat burst here, we can jump. And yeah, it's pretty reliable. And yeah, you can do it on normal back turn axis as well. So yeah, if I don't go off angle at all here, it will hit both the tech roll left and right. But if you are not at the weird angle, then the opponent actually can block normally with the quick backslide. So yeah, it's only when you're at a off angle will the quick backslide cause them to tech roll. You can still actually hit them, by the way, if they quick backslide. Yeah, they're not able to block I-12 here. Obviously, you know, not worth doing that in particular, but yeah, all you need to get this to land in any combo is to be at this magical back turn axis. And I think either left or to the right, but yeah, like maybe over 45 degrees from directly behind them. And yeah, there's a lot of setups you can do this with. I like this wall standing one route, for example. It's not much damage, but it lets you force a back turn on them. And notably, you do not actually need heat burst to set this up either. So if I do this normal combo without heat burst, if I time a dash into a jump, it is still possible to trick their tech roll, basically. So yeah, and the timing does seem pretty lenient. You know, I'm able to get it over and over after the forward 1-2-1. The obvious downsides are the opponent can just do nothing. You know, you'll most of the time have to sacrifice combo damage just to set this up. And then, yeah, if they do like a... Let's say if they still get hit for standing up, which is nice, but if they do nothing, then you will just be losing damage and your turn. Probably take a wake-up kick or some other punish. So So yeah, you are sacrificing a lot of damage just to go for this setup, because normally you can do the staple combo route here. And you just get 90 damage compared to the 50 into the setup. And if you do know that they're going to stay on the ground, you can go for some other Oki to start encouraging them to wake up. So yeah, I don't know, maybe a blue upper. Going for the heat stomp, the 4-3 is also a good option, but you can't really do it immediately after a jump. So you can see after I jump here, it gives me wall standing 3 instead. So you do have to kind of wait for some of the best options that would force them to wake up. And that has its own issues. That is the main portion of the tech. And for those of y'all that have seen the Oki and setups video, you'll remember this setup. We get a quick sidestep left into the forward 1-2-1. If they wake up backward, you end up being able to get to their back. What you can also do is do a sidestep 1. I like just mashing the sidestep. And you can see it still hits them for waking up backward. I like this setup for a few reasons. You know, if they choose to stand up, you'll have that +6 advantage compared to the forward 1-2 getting ducked. And it also hits grounded. But by far the best part of this is combining it with the tech roll catch. You are able to get a pretty easy setup off of this. Run up 3 heat bursts, jump, still catches them, and you can finish this combo with a guaranteed baseball slide. And yes, that is a death combo. I don't know how much damage exactly, but it deals more than 200 damage altogether. And just to show you another version that I found of this tech, that's not as good for a few reasons. But yeah, if I get this combo here with forward 1-2-1 into an empty gamma jump, you can see my heat smash actually catches them. And this one catches both tech roll right and left into standing block. So it's pretty decent if you're in heat, but lots of caveats, like they can, if they wake up crouch blocking, they get to just evade the first hit. And also, if they just choose to hold back for the quick backslide, they'll be able to block in time. Not nearly as good as the other tech, but thought it was worth mentioning. And from what Bull Rage has told me, he said he originally found this setup while playing Steve. So a completely different setup on Steve, but the same situation. So as far as I can tell, this tech should be possible on every character. Will Namco step in? Will they attempt to fix tech rolling for the 4th time at this point since Tekken 7? And if so, how would they? Like, they would need to, at this point, have the tech roll, like, actively track during its entire animation where the opponent is, so that it can always end up facing the opponent. But I'm sure even if they do that, there will be consequences for them changing it again. There will probably be other setups that will spawn from it. So hard to say. Let me know what you guys think. Is this too good to be in the game? Is this too niche? And I don't know, do you guys already know about this on other characters? Because yeah, as far as I can tell, this should have been possible in the game since day 1, unless there's a tech roll change I'm not thinking of. And yeah, let me know if you guys find any better setups for Jack or other characters. And definitely send me some clips of you guys landing it, especially if you can land the death sequence. And who knows, maybe with Combo Break around the corner, I could even encourage some pros to go for this. But yeah, guess we'll have to wait and see.